Today is the Monday after July 4th, and we are planting sweet corn. Chad is on the planter, and today I am joined by PLSC intern Matthew Carrico. And we have planted up this whole field. Ordinarily, I wouldn't want to plant nearly this much sweet corn at one time, because that means I'll be spraying it all at one time and then harvesting it and grading it all at one time. But we got 5 inches of rain last week, and then it was a short week because of the 4th. And they're forecasting rain every day, just about, in the next 10-day forecast period. So here we are planting an absurd amount of sweet corn. All right, I'm going to get off the video here so that we can actually get going. Chad's looking at me like I've held up his time long enough. Yep. Today is July 8th. Once again, I've left the fancy schmancy microphone in the lab, so I apologize for wind noise. Today we are evaluating our zucchini trial. Unfortunately, I sprayed this plot with grass, and I think there might have been something in the tank left over because we burned the snot out of the zucchini plants. Killed the growing points, as you can see here. This was sprayed, gosh, 3-4 weeks ago, and these plants have never recovered. The growing points have died. They haven't reflowered. So it's not as vine borer brilliant as it could have been. Last year we had zucchini all summer long. We got great data from this plot. Our untreated check plot averaged 2.5 vine borer per plant, and our Coragen treated plot averaged 0.
It's some damage, right? Yeah. All right, so well, I make note of that.
So what vine borer does is it lays its egg somewhere on the petiole, sometimes on the underside of the leaf, and that larva will hatch out. It'll quickly go into the stem and work its way into the main vine, where it'll grow, and then it'll come out of the vine, pupate in the soil. We get a second generation here in the Mid-Atlantic sometime in August, which can put a hurting on winter squash. They will overwinter. Here's a grub. They will overwinter as pupae and then emerge the following year sometime at the beginning of June. It takes about a week for adults to mature, lay eggs, and then for those eggs to hatch once they've begun emerging. So Mid-Atlantic Veg Guide recommends weekly application of a pyrethroid insecticide once vine borers are active. So here's Matthew getting ready to process one of these stems. Looks like he's got some feeding damage right in here.
Oh, is that what you do? There we go.
Okay. She's being thorough. Okay. She's being thorough. Because occasionally you get small ones.
I got... There was a second one in here. Oh, there it is. It just fell out.
Yeah.
There's one, and then this one just fell out. Oh.
Well, I would say treatment 4 didn't work as well as it could have. Oh, this is treatment 1. Brilliant. Have we finished 4?
Yes.
I saw a little bit of evidence,
right here.
but nothing, no worms.
Well, treatment 1 didn't work.
Second one?
That's the untreated check, which is why it didn't work. It's always nice when the untreated check has worms. Here's another critter that we sometimes see when we dig up plants. This is a colony of root aphids. These are sneaky jerks because they just kind of slow the plant down, and it's not as thrifty, not as productive, and you wonder why, and there's no sign of them above ground. But a bad infestation will really stunt a plant and just make it completely unproductive. And root aphids tend to occur in the same spots year after year. This particular location gets them. Don't know why, but it does.